Hello everyone, and welcome to my British Royal Family official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Princess Anne is praising her 73rd birthday today, and a non-verbal communication master talked only to Express.co.uk to dissect her relationship with ruler Harry. Princess Anne, who praised her 73rd birthday today, is a darling individual from the imperial family, famous for her indifferent nature and difficult hard-working attitude. Her nephew Sovereign Harry, 38, ventured back as a functioning regal in January 2020, yet was frequently shot with the Princess Illustrious grinning and chuckling. Judy James, a non-verbal communication master, talked only to Express.co.uk to investigate the connection among Anne and Harry. She asserted, "As a modern strength follower whose commitment to her mom and all she represented are unbelievable, we can hardly comprehend Anne's in the background consternation and conceivable revulsion at her nephew's new ways of behaving towards the UK government. Anne has committed her life to maintaining the qualities and the devoted style of government her folks acquired, which is about apathy and difficult work." Sovereign Harry may make a trip with Archie to a spot where he feels near his mum, but there could have been something of a sympathetic reaction from her as well. Like Harry, Anne was a subsequent kid, despite the fact that being a lady implied she was rarely a spare. She grew up as something of a regal renegade, however, with a generous irreverence for press consideration. A captivating knowledge into her genuine sentiments about imperial life could have been uncovered in the manner she gifted opportunity to her darling girl Zara by turning down an illustrious title for herself and empowering her to carry on with an existence and a marriage that were her very own lot decision. What she readily provided for her own youngsters appears to have been something wrested away from his own dad numerous years after the fact by Harry. Their non-verbal communication together then has consistently shown signs of a fairly affectionate and, surprisingly, literal auntie with her nephew. Anne probably won't support his strategies, yet she may very well have appreciated and seen a portion of Harry's general essential objectives in heading for the exit. Try not to miss. Princess Kate wears coquettish variety when she gets undesirable exposure, claims. Sovereign Letitia's style and haircut have had a total change. Princess Beatrice follows a nutritious eating routine, and it's still flavorful, claims. Anne's way of behaving with child in regulation might proposes she partakes in the organization of folks who are somewhat flippant, daring and tomfoolery, and Harry would have fitted that bill impeccably. At the 10-year commemoration administration for the demise of Diana, Princess of Ridges, Princess Anne and Harry were captured together grinning. Judy thought, "Anne has consistently looked open to venturing into aunt mode with Harry, in spite of the tune of non-verbal communication dissatisfaction from the vast majority of different royals after his marriage. She investigated his mind set intently on Diana's dedication day, while Harry took on a more consistent fig leaf present. It's forever been feasible to see traces of the in-the-background elements of the firm from their normal situating during gallery appearances. Harry would frequently float towards his grandeur of Philip and be seen sharing a joke or two, and Anne, who acquired so many of her dad's character qualities, frequently appeared to be attracted to similar heading. Nailing a decoration to her nephew, we can likewise see a comparative non-verbal communication dynamic as the one that happened when the late sovereign was reviewing the soldiers when her grandson was arranged before her. Anne, similar to her mom, appears to have been extremely partial to making Harry giggle when he was remaining to consideration. In any event, during a portion of Harry's latest visits to the UK, when he was obviously found in full bad guy mode by most of the firm, he should have been visible speaking with his auntie while being cut by the majority of the other top-level royals. His non-verbal communication here looks off-kilter and provisional, like he could have been anticipating comparable treatment from Anne, yet her view here gives off an impression of being the way things are playing out, and Harry seems to be a fairly restless and distressed man, regardless of the amount he attempted to show boasting. The Princess Imperial is stamping turning 73 today, and she is frequently lauded for being one of the most diligent of the relative multitude of royals. Princess Anne is praising her 73rd birthday today, August 15, and following a very long while openly administration, she is frequently commended for her enthusiastic commitment to the imperial family. Big-name celestial prophet Inbal Honigman made sense of how the Princess Regal's star sign, Leo, makes her unmistakably fit to this job, as she is viable, yet additionally ardent in her main goal. Talking for Twist Genie, she said, "Princess Anne is a Leo, and this is an extremely rich sign. Continuously agreeable before individuals, talking openly, or driving an enormous occasion. Leos like performing, and they like to feel in control." Princess Anne is a dedicated imperial with an energetic diagram. The indication of Leo is addressed by the lion, Lord of the Wilderness. Thus, Leos are extremely appropriate for the government and for completing imperial obligations. They perform what is expected of them and partake in the sensation of help out to other people. Get the most recent regal news directly to your telephone by joining our WhatsApp People group. Everything Harry and Meghan lost in the wake of stopping illustrious family. She added, "Virgo is a reasonable and focused sign, and the princess has numerous planets in this sign. The marvelous moon, open Mercury and Sirius Saturn are all in Virgo in Princess Anne's graph, so her dedicated nature will reach out from her actual heart, to her relational abilities, to her capacity to zero in at work within reach." Despite the fact that she is currently in her 70s, Anne routinely puts at the first spot on the list for most imperial commitment did each year. Try not to miss. Harry and Meghan impacted by fans for absurd new Netflix project. Meghan's Sixth Squint, and you'll miss it Hollywood Minutes. 83-year-old Sovereign Margrethe wears stunningly unconventional waterproof shell, and fans go wild. In 2022, the Princess Illustrious was delegated the most focused individual from the firm in the wake of going to in excess of 200 regal commitment. Nonetheless, information delivered recently shows that Anne was not the most voyaged imperial, regardless of doing the most commitment. The main three royals with the most mileage in Walk 2023 were ruler William, Sovereign Camilla, and Lord Charles, as they have done more visits abroad, while Anne for the most part remains in the UK. However, Anne flew the entire way to New Zealand in February, with her outing being impacted by the overwhelming Twister Gabrielle, which hit the country not long previously. Her hard-working attitude stretches out past her imperial work, as she even addressed Group GB at the 1976 Olympics in Montreal in the equestrian group. She was the main imperial to arrive at such an accomplishment, with her little girl Zara Tindall later winning a silver decoration when she was important for the equestrian group at London 2012. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, so please don't forget to subscribe my channel and don't miss any update.